In this section of the course, we're going to start figuring out how do we train the model on specific input data that we get from various resources. And this is actually a very exciting and fun part because Bard and ChatGPT will perform well in different type of input data that we provide them. So for instance, we can get the input data from a URL. We can give a URL to Bard and GPT and say that, okay, can you please summarize this article for me or write a similar article? Or we can manually copy paste the data into Bard and GPT and ask them to learn from the data and then answer specific questions or write blogs accordingly. We can also ask for latest news from them using the ChatGPT plugins or just by searching in Bard because Bard is connected to the internet. We can also ask for financial data specifically, for example, the stock price or the earnings report, and see how the two models differentiate there. And lastly, we can ask them to find us URLs related to specific use cases to see how different models provide different sort of answers. And in this context, we are not only going to cover Bard and ChatGPT plugins, but we will also go through Bing and see how the three differs in their respective answers when working with different forms and types and sources of data. So that's what this section is about. And every lecture from now on will cover one specific type of input data that we can work with.